How has the crowd been down here?
Light.
Lights?
Yeah.
Okay.
Disappointed, but not. The quality of the farmers are absolutely perfect. It doesn't need that we have to have massive numbers. Tomorrow will be nuts, and it's all city folks, which is, I'm glad to talk to city folks. But the quality of the farmers are unmatched. Yesterday was awesome. Wednesday was light. Today is light. But you know what? It doesn't really matter. If I can get a dairyman to sit with me for 10 minutes in front of the laptop and we can do a design on his field, we're off and running.
Sure.
So,
Have you sold some down here?
oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll sell machines out of here. We're having a great show. We're in Tulare, California the same week, and they had a great show. They actually got cleaned up last night, so they're flying home. But we had 2 machines at each show running. We run water. I love to show running water and just show. I love to talk to growers about what could be in their field. You and I know that we can't count on perfect weather. I don't know if I've ever seen a perfect season. So there's always a time in there where we put corn under stress. Different than soybeans, corn can't use stress. So we're just saying we just want to maximize 100% of the efficiency that we can get out of a hybrid. And what I have found that water is the driving force for that. So we're talking to growers here about adding water. We're talking to growers about how we empty hog pits, beef pits, dairy lagoons in the growing crop. To me, it makes no sense to put manure on in the fall and winter. We lose too much of that value. In the growing season, in the crop itself, the efficiency is 100% and the smell is basically non-existent because we're diluting it with water. So it's the only way to go.
And you made that major transition, what, 6 or 7 years ago from just irrigation to really helping the livestock producer.
Well, no question. And now we've taken another step further. Now we've got a dry skid. So now I'm able to put in cover crop seeding, limestone, gypsum, urea, any of the granular dry-based fertilizers, DAP, MAP. Because the reality is you go to the international market and to Canada, they don't have liquids. They have some, obviously. But they don't have liquid starters. They don't have 28, 32% UAN. And so being able to put a fertilizer source into a water stream, then boost it up to high pressure and send it out to the machine next to the row, I don't know if it gets any better than that. So I'll give you an example. I had a dairyman in here yesterday. His manure is high salt. But now we know year after year manure application on a field can get the salt content higher than corn's comfortable. He said, I cut my 5th cutting of alfalfa and I could see white on the ground. So what we're going to do for him next year, he bought a skid. We're going to put gypsum and sulfur on with the manure on his alfalfa. We're going to cut the salt dramatically. So those are things that we just take, I call them next steps. Just keep listening to the crop and saying, what is the next step that we need to do to take a producer into a really good spot?
Good idea on the agronomics. How about next steps on technology for it? Have you made some? Have you made some improvements?
Yeah, we do. We're constantly improving software, and you know, my guys at home laugh at me. I tell my software guys, what's the problem? Software is easy. It's just math, and they give me a look like, Greg, you're a dumb farmer. And so I just tease them all the time. We should be able to do that. So we're doing variable rate. We're doing variable rate mapping now with the machine. And so I just say, how hard can it be? Just simple math. So it's a lot of fun. The dry skid has been a great invention. We're running it right now in Argentina just to get some acres on it. It's going very well. We'll have 5 of those machines running in America here just to get the first maiden voyage. And then next year we're off to the races.